right, let's go, guys. Here we go now. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, just enjoying a good game.
It is an awesome day for a game. Go Buckeyes! Go. Hey, I'm Tony Hixon.
Josh Rout, nice to meet you.
I'm with Hixon Zuercher Capital Management, coming to you today with our September 2017 Educational Economic Update. In this video, we'll cover three main topics that were part of the economic headlines in August. We'll also try to give you some insights into what those influences might mean for you as an investor. Our three main points that we'll look at today are the overall market, the jobs market, and how Hurricane Harvey might influence the economy.
Come on, ref. What's your name? Oscar Mayer? These calls are baloney.
Harvey hit the Texas coast. It was a catastrophic storm, and it made landfall on August 25th, causing fatalities and massive flooding in Houston and the surrounding areas. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families that were affected. First, let's briefly review how the overall market looked for August. Wall Street closed higher at the end of August as investors reacted to economic data and held on to guarded anticipation of Washington's promise for specifics on tax reform plan. Government officials have said President Trump's administration is on track to implement tax reform by the end of the year. U.S. stocks advanced on the last day of August, with main indexes posting their fifth consecutive monthly gain. The S&P 500 finished in positive territory. Since the beginning of the year, the S&P has climbed 10.5%, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ has surged 19%.
Come on, ref. I've had better calls from my exes.
In an atmosphere in which the economy and earnings continue to grow, markets will also climb. You'll notice that we didn't spend any time on geopolitical events because the markets did not appear to either. That's typical because geopolitical events can shake up markets from time to time, but they usually don't have a long-term influence.
Check your phone, ref. You got some missed calls. You know, jobs-wise, I wanted to be a basketball player, too short. Football player, too small. Ref, too good a vision.
Shall we shift now to the job market?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
As the hiring pace decelerated in August, employers still added 156,000 jobs. In addition, the unemployment rate has risen slightly to 4.4% from its 16-year low of 4.3%. This rate is still considered by most economists to be near full employment. Additionally, there was continued slow growth in wages, as the hourly wage increasing just a few pennies. We will have to watch and see how Hurricane Harvey impacts the labor market. Speaking of Hurricane Harvey, let's discuss how Harvey has affected our economy so far and what it may cause down the road. So Hurricane Harvey impacted the markets.
Three blind mice, see how they blow calls.
At least 10 oil refineries in Texas have been shut down because of Hurricane Harvey. Combined, these plants were able to produce as many as 2.2 million barrels of oil per day. Harvey has brought record flooding to the oil heartland of Texas and paralyzed a quarter of the U.S. refining industry, and this has caused oil prices to fall due to a lack of demand for raw crude from these refineries. Conversely, U.S. gasoline prices have risen substantially due to the forced closures of these refineries. The government has tapped emergency stockpile, and European ships were on their way to the U.S. just after the storm with millions of gallons of gas. These efforts hopefully will prevent prices from spiking further. As for the job market, Hurricane Harvey has shut down most business in metropolitan Houston. But the storm had no impact on the August job reading. The department collected its data before the storm's landfall. Harvey's impact could show a negative impact on September jobs reports if businesses in that region are still closed in mid-September when they collect the data again. However, the storm might give employment a lift when cleanup and reconstruction begin. Overall, the economy and the markets remain strong.
Foot Locker called. It's time to go back to work. That's how they dress at Foot Locker.
I know.
That's funny.
That was funny. Well, that's it for this month's Educational Economic Update. If you have any questions, do you know who to call?
Hixon Zuercher Capital Management.
Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. Again, I'm Tony Hixon. Give us a call at the number on the screen, and we'd be happy to discuss your personal financial situation in any way you like.
Thank you.
Go Rockets! Buckeyes! Who are we cheering for?
Go team!
Yay!
Hold on.